For centuries, Bengal was the richest place on earth. Before the British, Bengal wasn't just rich, it was the economic engine of the world. In the 1700s, the Bengal Suba generated almost 50% of the Mughal Empire's revenue and 12% of the entire world's GDP. Mughal emperors called it the paradise of nations. Its textiles clothed kings from London to Istanbul. Its rice fed empires. Then the British came, and everything changed. In 1947, one line on a map tore Bengal in two. But what if that never happened? What if the two Bengals, East and West, had stayed one? Today, we explore the real moment in 1947 when a united, independent Bengal almost became reality, and the superpower it could have been by 2026. This is the alternate history that could have rewritten the 21st century. Before the British, Bengal wasn't just rich, it was the economic engine of the world. Its handloom textiles were so fine they were called woven air. Europe paid in silver and gold just to wear Bengal cloth. Historians still call it the wealthiest region on the planet. Bengal had it all: fertile delta soil, world-class shipbuilding, a skilled merchant class of Hindus and Muslims working together. The British East India Company didn't discover wealth here, they looted it. After Plassey in 1757, the British systematically deindustrialized Bengal. Famines killed millions. Then came 1947. As British India was carved up, two visionary leaders, Huseyn Shaheed Suhrawardy of the Muslim League and Sarat Chandra Bose of the Congress, proposed something radical: an independent, sovereign, united Bengal, free from both India and Pakistan. A secular, bilingual nation where Hindus and Muslims would share power equally. It almost happened. Negotiations went deep into 1947, but religious pressure, political fear, and the rush for partition killed the dream. The United Bengal proposal was the last real chance to keep the region whole. Had it succeeded, there would have been no 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War, no decades of separation, no lost generations on both sides of the border. With no partition, Bengal keeps its combined strength: the world's largest jute producer, the finest rice bowl, massive natural gas reserves in the east paired with heavy industry in the west, no brain drain across borders, no military spending wasted on two separate armies. By the 1970s, unified Bengal modernizes faster than either India or Pakistan. It becomes the Asian tiger of the East, attracting Japanese and Korean investment decades earlier. Bangladesh's recent boom, garment exports, digital economy, green energy, merges with West Bengal's tech hubs, film industry, and education system. Combined population today, over 270 million. Combined GDP already approaching $700 billion and growing at double-digit rates. Bangladesh is already one of the fastest-growing economies on Earth. Imagine that momentum multiplied by West Bengal's infrastructure and Kolkata's financial muscle. This would be an economic giant. Now picture 2026. A single united Bengal is the world's fifth largest economy. Its passport is one of the strongest on the planet. It leads in textiles, pharmaceuticals, shipbuilding, and renewable energy. No water wars with neighbors. The Ganges and Brahmaputra are managed as national rivers. Culturally unstoppable. Bengali literature, cinema, and music dominate South Asia and beyond. Militarily, a modern, professional force that projects power across the Indian Ocean without the baggage of partition hostility. The two halves never wasted decades on separation. Instead, they built something greater than the sum of their parts. It wouldn't be utopia. Inequality and climate challenges would still exist, but the continuity of one Bengal would have created a powerhouse no one could ignore. Bengal was broken by one line on a map in 1947. But history shows that line was never inevitable. One political decision, one moment of unity in 1947, and today we might be watching the world's newest superpower rise from the Delta. A reunited Bengal? That could be the story of the century. What do you think a united Bengal would look like in 2026? Drop your vision in the comments below. History isn't always written by empires. Sometimes it's written by the rivers that refuse to be divided.